Hello, good people. Welcome back to another episode of Greatness Decoded. I'm Marcus here, and I'm excited to be, just delivering this information to you guys. My whole purpose of doing this is to educate. My whole purpose of doing this is to inform. My whole goal here is to just give more of the things that I've learned over the years to you. And hopefully you can take a couple bits and pieces here and there and do something with it that could help you fast track yourself to success. Wisdom is something that's rare. For me in my life so far, I feel like there are areas of wisdom that I do have in little pockets of wisdom, but then there's very much so other areas that I'm a complete novice at. I think wisdom comes from not just your age, but it comes from your life experiences. Wisdom is something that can allow you to go around roadblocks and not learn lessons that you would otherwise have to learn the hard way. We're gonna have to figure things out all the time anyway. But if you have the wisdom, if you have some lessons that you could already have learned through other people, this is why I read so much. I think that reading, for me, it kind of helps me to see things from multiple different perspectives, so I'm not just bogged down into one way of viewing life. And if you have a bunch of different perspectives that you can look at things, I think you can kind of fast track yourself past a lot of the lessons that you may have to learn. Because look, we all have, brothers and sisters, cousins, nieces and nephews. There's so many people that could benefit from the knowledge that you've gained so far. Clarity is very important. I think clarity is something that is very hard to maintain. A lot of times we get jaded by the things that are going on in our lives, and we might not really be seeing as clearly. Sometimes we could be thinking about the things that are right in front of us, the things that's happening tomorrow, the things that's happening next week, and we get bogged down in those things and don't really think about 3 years from now, 7 years from now, 10 years from now. I believe that long-term perspective helps us to see things a lot more clearly. I believe clarity and knowledge itself kind of go hand in hand. Now, when we talk about discernment is just basically your ability to make judgment calls on different situations that you're seeing in front of you. And this is a healthy way to talk about or use the term judging, because that's exactly what it is. You're putting a label, you're defining the situation that's in front of you. And I think that discernment a lot of times is lacking in the youth. Of course, there's lessons that to be learned, and that kind of ties back into wisdom. But your ability to discern whether someone means you well or doesn't, that's very important. Your ability to discern good intentions, your ability to discern evil intentions, your ability to discern who's really trying to help you and push you forward and who's not. That is very important for you as you move through life. I think we all can attest to situations that we had someone that we really didn't know, or we might have didn't even really trust, but they seemed like they had good intentions, and we had to make a judgment call. So we had to figure out, okay, do I roll with this, or do I just, not roll with it? And I think there's always those moments, and then it's just kind of whatever you decide from there. If you decide to have faith, and push forward, I'm pretty sure you had an outcome from that you can think about right now as we talk about this. Was it good or was it bad? Who knows? But either way, whether it was good or bad, you for sure learned something. As you continue to move forward through life, And as we continue to evolve, there will be more and more opportunities that will come in front of us where we're going to have to make these judgment calls on the fly. We're going to have to make them quick, okay? And we've all, I'm pretty sure, had to deal with these type of things, but it's going to be more and more frequently as we go. So this is why it's important to be clear, okay? And it's important to, truly understand who you are and what you want, so that in those judgment calls you can operate from a place that's fluid. It comes directly out of you. You can make snap judgment calls, but then you can also make calls that you might have the luxury of time on, where you can kind of think on them for a little while. Discernment is very important. It can keep you moving forward at lightning speed, or it can slow you down and give you more learning lessons and more opportunities that you're going to have to overcome. So wisdom, clarity, and discernment are three big building blocks that you want to gain some mastery over in your life, so that you can learn how to push forward in life, so that you can ensure that you stay on your path to greatness, so that you can ensure that you continue to evolve in life and not just stay stagnant. Life is all about evolution. Let's keep on evolving. If you like this video, make sure you leave a comment down below. I would love to hear from you and understand more about your thoughts around wisdom, clarity, and discernment. If you like the page, go ahead and subscribe, and also, share the page as well with others. We are going to continually bring content to you every single week. I'm working on bringing this more than just Fridays. I want to upload content more often per week. In order to do that, that's going to require a level of mastery from me. I'm going to have to get a lot more efficient with my filming. I'm gonna have to get a lot more efficient with my processes and planning and everything in general. But I will continue to grow the channel, and I'm looking forward to providing more and more content for you guys. So I thank you for your time, and this is Greatness Decoded. Y'all be safe.